What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to go over the fastest way to get gold camo in Black Ops 7. Hopefully by the time you finish watching this video, some of these tips will help you out and help you complete the mastery camo grind even faster. So this year with Black Ops 7, the whole camo grind is going to work a little different from what we saw with BO6. On paper, it seems very straightforward. It even seems a little easier, right? Instead of 100 headshots, you need to do 80. So a lot of people assumed loading into the game that it was going to be a breeze. It's going to be much easier than Black Ops 6, but I don't think that's the case. It's actually gotten a little bit harder, and there's a couple of reasons for that. The first one, aim assist has been completely nerfed compared to what it was like in the beta, compared to what it was like BO6. They have fully reduced and nerfed aim assist, so a lot of players are now struggling to line up their shots and hit the headshots that they need. The second thing is, back in Black Ops 6, we had stakeout. That was like the #1 mode. Everyone would load into that. The close quarter combats made it so much easier to line up headshots, and it was very easy to do. There's also small map Moshpit. Nuketown was available at the time, so it was like super easy to knock all these out no matter what weapon you were working on. This time around, the maps are a little bit bigger. We don't have a stakeout sized map. And as a result of that, even though it's 20 less headshots, it may be a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to show you guys some ways to make it a lot easier. The first thing I want to let you know is that Nuketown is going to be coming back, and it's going to launch this next upcoming Thursday. So for those of you guys who want a small map to do, maybe like the SMGs and things like that, I would probably hold off for that until Thursday. Some guns you for sure should wait on are the shotguns, because you're going to need point blank kills instead of headshots with those. So I would maybe wait until a small map like Nuketown comes out. They're 100% going to have like a Nuketown 24/7 playlist, and that's when you can work on the shotguns. If you've been dealing with packet bursts, frame drops, lag, and even sweaty lobbies in Black Ops 7, well, I have a solution for you, and that's today's sponsor, LgoFast. It's a safe and reliable app used by thousands of players to help boost frames, reduce lag and latency. If you still want to enjoy rotating Moshpit and don't want to deal with the skill-based matchmaking, then LgoFast's Easy Lobby feature can help you out with that. All you gotta do is load up the app, click Easy Lobby, click the recommended server, and connect. And for those of you guys who are struggling to even load up the game because Secure Boot isn't enabled, LgoFast can actually help you out with that as well. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. They're currently offering a 3-day trial. All you gotta do is click the link in the description, give it a try for yourself. If it does work out, you then can use code Trizzle and get yourself 30% off. A huge thank you to LgoFast for sponsoring today's video. Now, the next tip that I can give you is work on the easiest guns first. I know a lot of people are like, man, let me knock out the hard ones first and then go to the easier ones. The reason why I say work on the easier ones first is because there's always balance, updates, and changes. So if, say, the M15 mod, right now it's like the easiest, best gun to work on for gold. In a couple weeks from now, that thing may end up getting nerfed. With the Season 1 update, they may nerf it and then bring another weapon that really wasn't that good before and buff it and then make that the brand new meta weapon. So you always want to work on the one that's best, because Call of Duty is always updating these weapons. The second reason is, if you don't get to the hard weapons fast enough, when the Season 1 update goes live, you're actually going to be able to replace the weapons with the new DLC content coming in. And the confirmed weapons are the Maddox AR. So if there is like a particular SMG that's super hard to work on, you can actually replace it with the Maddox, because you'll need to complete a total of 30 weapons in order to be able to do the mastery grind. Then the second weapon is the crossbow. That one could be a little bit easier than some of the other ones. And then we also have the ballistic knife. So if you prefer running around knifing than maybe getting point blanks with shotguns or working on pistols, you can end up doing that instead. Now let's talk about the fastest ways to get your headshots. Now, the mode of choice is definitely hardcore. ARs, SMGs, those are the ones that you want to work on, because one bullet to the head will end up eliminating an enemy, while some of these ARs and SMGs take quite a couple of different bullets to kill someone in regular core mode. Now, the next thing you want to do is pick an optic that you feel most comfortable with that will help you with the headshots. The good thing is you can use the same optic for pretty much all of the guns, so just find one that you're really comfortable with and then use that. Now, to counteract the aim assist, and if your game doesn't feel like you can control your aim to line up those headshots, what you want to do is go over to your settings, go to controller, click on aiming, and then go to advanced aiming settings. Once you're in there, all the way at the bottom, it's custom sensitivity per zoom. Click show more. And what you want to do is turn down your ADS sense multiplier low zoom. Now, depending on the scope, if it's like a 2x or 3x, you'll want to turn that one down. But when you turn it down, it'll make it so your sensitivity is a lot slower when you're scoped in, and it'll give you more control and make it a lot easier, and it won't impact your regular sensitivity. So when you're running around or you're jumping or spinning or whatever it is, it won't impact that at all, only when you're scoped in to when you're actually trying to shoot. Now, the next thing is, once you're in game for hardcore, I would recommend you take advantage of mounting. Not a lot of people use this feature, but it almost completely removes the recoil, and it makes it a lot easier to line up your shots. You want to play a patient game. Find a area, a runway, somewhere that a lot of people go through, like a perfect lane. For example, here in this clip, I went behind this box and then I mounted on it, and then I just simply waited. A lot of people kept coming through. I line up my shot and then I get the kill, and it may feel a little slower, but when you realize at the end of the game you're getting 20 to 30 headshots per match, then you'll see that you're actually moving a lot quicker rather than running around and having a much higher chance of missing the headshot and then maybe hitting someone in the shoulder or the neck and then not getting the headshot at all, even though you're getting kills. And then you leave the lobby and you realize you only got like 5 to 6 headshots and it didn't work out too well. Now, it obviously also depends on the map. There are some maps where I would recommend maybe you run around, flank the teams because they're not aware of you in that situation. I usually do that when I have a UAV. So once I get enough score streaks, I'll call those in and then I'll run flank around, try to get behind them and then get some eliminations. That way, when I'm aware of the enemy's positioning and they don't know where I'm at. Now, the next big thing that actually helped me a lot is the aim habit. So what I would recommend that you do is start by aiming a lot higher than you usually do, because every single time I realize when someone pops up, I'm not really aiming at their head, I'm more aimed towards their chest. So you have to get into that force of habit of aiming higher, even above their head, because what you want to do is, if you see them, you shoot and then you pull down. And if you do that, all you need to do is land one shot to the head and you will get the elimination. So that will guarantee you a lot more headshots than if you were to start at the body and then try to work your way up, because by then they're already dead before you reach their head. It's a very simple thing to do, but you're going to keep forgetting it, and it's like muscle memory. So once you get into the habit of lining up the headshots quicker and being a lot faster than if you were to panic and then shoot their chest or their shoulder or their neck and not get the actual headshot in itself. But these are the tips that I have for you guys. Hopefully some of them are helpful. If you have anything else to add on top of this, comment down below and let us know. And then the last and final thing that I want to mention is going to be the 3 special challenges and what I've sort of noticed about the tracking and how to make them a lot easier. So let's take the AK-27 for example. The 3 special challenges are get 30 hipfire kills with the AK-27, which is pretty straightforward. The second one is get 2 kills without reloading 10 times with the AK-27. And then the third one is get 20 kills with an underbarrel launcher equipped to the AK-27. Now, here's what I noticed. You can actually stack these challenges and work on them at the same exact time. So, for example, you have to get the kills with the underbarrel launcher. While I was doing that, it was actually tracking the get 2 kills without reloading with the AK-27. Even though I shoot the launcher and then I reload the launcher, it wasn't counting as a reload. It only counts if you're reloading the mag for some reason. So I was able to get that kill and then get another kill with the launcher, and then it would somehow count the get 2 kills without reloading. And then another thing I also realized about this challenge is if you shoot someone, eliminate them, you don't reload, the game ends, and then you jump into the next match and then you get a kill, that will actually count, and they're saved across games, which is pretty crazy because I jumped into one game and I got 1 kill and it completed the entire thing, which was actually, it's something I didn't even know about. And then the hipfire ones are pretty straightforward. Just get hipfires. You can also stack them with the non-reloading one. So while you're getting the hipfire kills, if you get 2 of them without reloading, you have now finished a challenge for both of them. And I did the same exact thing with other ARs, like the M15 mod, get 30 kills while, or 50 kills while moving. I was doing that along with the objective one. And then at the same time, get 20 kills with the underbarrel launcher. I'm moving while I'm shooting it. That's also helping the moving kills. So you can stack these on top of each other to get them done a lot quicker, and you don't have to do them one at a time. Anyways, these are all the tips that I have for you. Hopefully, at least one of them can help you out to make the camo grind a lot easier. And if you do find the video informative, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If there is a better version and a better way, I will make an updated video to keep you guys informed. But that's it for this one. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.